सर सबसे पहले आपको प्रणाम. दिस इज किशन द्विवेदी फ्रॉम प्रयागराज, उत्तर प्रदेश. Sir, currently I am pursuing Masters of Computer Application from NIT Trichy. Sir, I have a lot of questions, but some 2 or 3 questions that I want to ask from you in this meet. They are interrelated with each other. Sir, I have heard among our friend circle, that optimal allocation of resources are the best way to achieve success. Uh, am I, Sir? I have heard the word spirituality so many times, and here also we are come for the discussion of the word spirituality. Sir, can you tell your thought that how spirituality can be help to achieve the optimal allocation of the resources, so that the chase that we are going to chase for success that can be achieved easily.
Let's say you are drunk. Let's say I am drunk. I'm not trying to berate you. You and I are one in that sense. Okay. And I am to allocate resources to 10 of my priorities. Right? There are 10 channels in front of me, each demanding resources. And I only have a finite sum with me to divide and allocate to each of them. Right? And I'm drunk. What will I do? I'll probably allocate the lion's share to the liquor vendor. No?
Yeah.
I have 10,000 rupees and I have 10 things of me to take care of.
Okay.
And in a drunken state, this is the kind of allocation I'll do. Out of the 10,000 rupees, I'll probably allot 8,000 to liquor supply.
Oh, okay.
You know what this discussion is going towards. So, in any act, the actor comes first. In allocation, the allocator comes first. Spirituality is about purifying the actor, the allocator. If I am all right, then I'll know my priorities and I'll also know their relative importance, because I'll know the one thing that is of prime importance. Knowing that one thing, I'll know everything else in the context of that one thing. If I know the truth is very important, then I'll know that the direction help towards truth is going to come from. And I'll pay maximum attention to that and allot maximum resources to that. Spirituality is about, first of all, knowing your central priority. Your central priority is truth or freedom. Freedom is a better word. I'm talking to youngsters. Your central priority is freedom. Now, having known that freedom must be your prime concern in life, and having known that right now you are not at all free, you are in bondage in so many ways, inner and outer. What do you want to give your time, energy, money and life to? These are your resources, right? Your intellect, your time, your money, your energy. These are your resources. The biggest resource is time itself.
Time. Yes.
Time. Now, what do you want to give your time to? Having known that freedom is the most important one in life, and you are not free right now, what do you want to give your time to? What do you want to give your money to, your energy to, your youth to? You want to give your time to procuring the axe. No, don't you want to do that? You want to sharpen the blade. That's what you want to pay money for. And now you know how to allot your resources. Now you don't want to pay 10,000 rupees to the liquor vendor.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to invest your entire savings in a trip to Goa. Are you getting it? I hope you don't go to Goa for liberation or freedom from bondage. I mean, if you do, then that's another matter.
Okay, sir.
So, it's not about what you do, it's about who does it. That's self-knowledge. I'm doing something, I'm attending to something, I'm rushing towards somewhere. Who am I when I'm doing that? What is causing the desire to do this or that? Go to the root of your desire and figure out where it is coming from. And I'm not talking metaphysics here. Our desires are not metaphysical. Our desires are very, very physical. See where your desires are coming from. See who implanted that desire in you. See who told you that such one thing is called the good life. See who provided you the blueprint. And then you will see how deeply you are in bondage. Everything about you is coming from somewhere else. Once you see you are in bondage, you will not at all like it. You will not like it. And when you will not like it, you will know what to put effort towards. That's the source allocation, no?
Yes, sir. Sir, one word that you have said, that desire. Sir, if we can say that, if we think about that, it is one of the most dangerous words for any person, we can say that. Because let us assume a case that at this situation I am a student, and I have a lot of desire to achieve in my life, and there are two ways. If I will go to achieve that desire or that ambition, and one thing is that if I achieve, then I will trapped in a mirage cycle that is never be obtained. Mirage means Mritrishna. And if we are, I am going to fail to achieve that desire, so I will go and fall down in depression. So the both aspect of the desire is that it is only harmful for the people or any such that for a student or any people, we can say that. So the how desire come in life, and how we can take it as a positive aspect, and can you put your thoughts to overcome this problem or desire?
I've already spoken a lot on this, so you can refer to those things, but I'll add to what I have already said. You see, obviously you cannot be fulfilled and yet be crazy with desire, right? Desire requires unfulfillment. You need to have a certain itch, a certain vacancy, a feeling of incompleteness, and only then you will be desirous of something. So desire comes from there, that inner hollow. That inner hollow, classically it is called the ego. The ego is like a free radical. The ego is like a free radical. It is unstable. It cannot just exist by itself. It cannot be alone. It always requires something to bond with. It requires company. It requires something to attach itself, to be identified with. Getting it? And that is desire. That is desire. Thinking that something in the world will suffice to make you feel fulfilled. Rushing after objects, believing that one or more of them will give you completeness. Failing in the attempt, yet not acknowledging your central mistake. That's desire. So, can desire be useful in the spiritual process? Can it lead to upliftment or betterment? of a young person or any person? Yes, of course. Now there are two kinds of desires. One, where you want to just follow the configuration of the desirous entity. What is the configuration of the desirous entity? It is incomplete. That's the configuration. It has an incomplete configuration. Now, one kind of desire just exists to extend the incompleteness. I am incomplete and I am desiring an object that will keep me incomplete. This is foolish desire, and this is desire that prevails the most.
Yes, sir.
So 99.999999% of our desire. Yes. Most people desire this way most of the times. So this desire is self-defeating, because all desire desires fulfillment, but chooses in such an unwise way that it can never have fulfillment. The object of desire has to be chosen very carefully. Now, you would have guessed what the second kind of desire is. The other kind of desire desires to unravel itself. It does not desire to keep itself intact. The first kind of desire followed the configuration of the desirous entity. The second kind of desire exists to demolish the desirous entity. And in the demolition of the desirous entity lies the fulfillment of the desirous one. Your desire is to come to an end, to come to a final fulfillment. Your desire is to come to a point after which you don't have to desire anymore. And if you don't have to desire anymore, that will be the end of the desiring one. So in a sense, we all desire our end. Not physical so much, but psychological. So that's why you have to be very discreet, very wise when choosing your desires. In fact, there has to be a choice in the first place. Mostly we don't even have a choice in our desires. Our desires are blind and powerful waves that just carry us away. First of all, develop a choice. Learn to say yes and no. More importantly, no. Learn to say no to desires. Be discreet in saying yes. And when you say yes to a desire, give it all your energy, time, passion, resources. It must be worth it, first of all. Getting it? Otherwise, desire is a great dissipation. You will have 20,000 desires a day and you will just waste yourself rushing after each of them.